Hey guys, today I'll be showing you a tutorial how you can get the popular Sabrina Carpenter haircut. If you are planning on doing this at home, make sure to grab a friend to help you out. I would not recommend doing this yourself. First, make sure the hair is wet or pinned straight, then divide the hair into 4 quadrants. If you are unsure what hair goes behind the ear, place the comb in the middle of the head and it should be balanced. That's where you make your parting. Then grab an 1.5 inch section at the front and make the guide. I bring the hair forward, making sure it lines up with the nose. Then I angle my fingers so that I can create a short to long blend. Use low elevation so that you don't cut off too much hair. If your hair is longer than this mannequin, please start with the longer guide because the shorter you go, the harder it is to blend. Repeat the step with the back as well, bringing all the hair forward. Now we repeat the same step on the other side, but this time to create a guide on the side, you'll brush the hair forward on both sides and use the same guide you cut before. Make sure that before you cut the section that it's neat and you can see the guide clearly. Also, another tip is to grab less hair. Then before you move to the back, make sure that each side is even by pulling the strand on each section and bringing it to the middle. If anything is uneven, grab the hair and elevate it forward. Make sure to over direct the back towards the front and cut any uneven pieces sticking out. Moving on to the back, separate the front before making your guide. Then grab a vertical pie section starting at the middle. You'll bring it straight up like how it's shown in the diagram. Only bring it down towards you if you put enough tension. Repeat this process throughout the back, always making sure that the hair you are about to cut is brushed towards the guide. Now it's time to check for symmetry by pulling even strands from each side and see if they meet at the middle. Once that's done, make sure to use a horizontal parting and elevate it straight up and cut the uneven ends. Then connect the back to the front by repeating the same step as before. Make sure to over direct the front towards the back so you don't cut too much off and end up with the hole. Now it's time to check for balance by grabbing a horizontal section from each side and elevating it straight up. Then keep that same section but add some hair from the crown to make sure that everything connects from back to front. Moving on to the bangs, you want to form a small triangle shape. Make sure that if you're doing this at home that you are in a straight position, not like the mannequin here, she's kind of tilted, but it's because I need to show you guys how I'm cutting it. Then grab a section in the middle, cut it at the tip of the nose, keeping in mind that the hair will shrink once it's dry, so leave it on the longer side. Now grab the whole section and twist it and point cut for a more wispy effect. Then angle both sides. After that's done, it's time to dry and style the hair. Start off by blow drying the bangs. I like to go back and forth on both sides to get rid of any cowlicks or kinks. Then I'm just going to shake out the excess water. Once it's 90% dry, I'll be going with my round brush and smoothing out the hair. I recommend you do a straight blowout so that it's easier to see any steps or uneven ends. Once I'm done drying, I'm going to texturize any areas that feel bulky. I'm using a slide cutting technique. I open my scissors gently and close it slightly as I slide through the hair. Then I point cut the ends for a more wispy effect. I like to texturize the hair while it's dry because it's easier to see which parts are bulky. If you are attempting this at home with a friend, I would recommend only sticking to the point cutting, or you can use the texturizing shears. Make sure that when you buy texturizing shears that the teeth are closer together. This will ensure that less hair is cut off. Once I'm done texturizing and making sure that everything is even, I'll be going in with my straightener and finishing the styling. The trick with this method is to achieve a blow-dry curls without actually using a brush or a hair dryer. I start off by curling the hair in a horizontal motion, then add the roller. When I get to the bottom of the back area, I like to use smaller rollers to make sure the curls hold. Once I'm done, the roller should look like this, and now I'm going to wait for it to set for about 10 to 15 minutes. I then remove them and run my hands through to loosen up the curl a bit. You can also shake out your hair back and forth, and that will also help loosen up the curl and give you that blowout look. Since Sabrina Carpenter has a lot of volume at the crown area, I'll be teasing it a bit. And we are all done. Look at these final results. I love this haircut. It's so cute. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below any videos ideas you would like to see.